Hi guys, welcome to Film Companion South. I'm Vishal and today I'm going to give you a roundup of what this year looked like for Malayalam cinema. The good, the bad and the big brother. But before I start, I want to take you through the list of films I was really excited about at the start of this year. I had written about 17 films then, and of these only 4 managed to release this year. We do these lists every year, but back in January 2020 it looked like it was going to be a huge year for Malayalam cinema. Every star had one big film each that seemed really exciting. This included Prithviraj's Blessy film Aadu Jeevitham, Dulquer's Kurup, Mammutti's One, Nivin's Rajiv Ravi film Thurumugam, Tovino's Minnal Murali, Manju Varir's Jack and Jill, and of course the big one, Mohanlal and Priyadarshan's Marikkal. From mega budget period films to Malayalam cinema's first superhero film, the year promised a lot. I mean, can you imagine the scale of what our industry would have grown to had all these films released? Sadly, none of them did, but you can't really dismiss this year that easily either. Like India's batting order when Sehwag was batting, we started off 2020 with a bang. The first hit, of course, was Anjam Padira, which found an audience even in other states. It's not exactly a serial killer film like it was marketed. I would rather call it a nice moody update of the Shankar film, but it was certainly very entertaining. We also got the hit Mammootty film Shylock, which I thoroughly enjoyed as a meta spoof of mass superstar films. Its theory-inspired interval block is among the most amusing, and I watch it at least once every 3 months. On the absolute other end of mass cinema is Siddique's Big Brother, which gave us one of this year's best songs, but absolutely nothing more. The two other big hits of the year, both my favorites, released on the exact same day, and those are Ayappanum Koshiyum and Varane Avashamundu. In February, we also got two other interesting films, that's Trans and Pavam Cheyadar Kalarete, which means that February alone was a solid month for releases. Everything went downhill since then. On an average, our industry produces around 150 to 200 films every year. This year, we didn't even see 1/3 of that number happening. And even though the OTT revolution changed how other industries function, the same cannot be said for Malayalam movies. Apart from just 4 films, we didn't really see the big OTTs buying up our films like they did in Tamil or Telugu. Of these, it was really a hit and a miss. The best film that came out as a result is naturally the made-for-OTT Amazon Prime original See You Soon. Unlike in other industries where they bought already completed content, this was the first case where a film was made during the lockdown and the film found takers across the country. The other hit from the OTT revolution was of course Halal Love Story, which had great performances and an ambitious story, even though it transforms into a weaker film towards the end. Sufiyum Sujadiyum, starring Aditi Rao Hydari and Jayasuriya, will be remembered as the first Malayalam film to release straight onto OTT. This film too had several lovely bits, some of which remain unforgettable, and a great song, but it just didn't come together very well. The other two films, Maniyarele Ashokan and Tovino's Kilometers and Kilometers, are overlong, pointless and super disappointing. Speaking about favorites, Varane Avashamundu remains overall the movie I liked the most this year. I've rewatched it a couple of times during the lockdown and I'm really looking forward to what Anup Satyan will do next. We also got a list of great performances starting with Urvashi, Shobana and Suresh Gopi in Varane, Vishal Menon in Ayappanum Koshiyum, Joju George and Grace Anthony in Halal Love Story, Sharafuddin and Indrans in Anjam Padira, Anna Ben and Srinath Basi in Capella, and Darshana Rajendran in See You Soon. But the year's best performance has to be Fahad Fasil in Trans, where he gave us 100 shades of grey in his transformation between Prasad to Joshua Carlton and back. With most of the big films I mentioned this year expected to release only now in 2021, I hope we can go back to the time when theatres are full and the FTFS becomes a real thing again. My big bet is on Minnal Murali and Thurumugam. What do you guys feel? Let me know in the comment section. Happy New Year, and here's hoping that next year will be a perfect balance of both class and mass. That's all for this episode. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe to Film Companion South.